Hey there friends, Nibs again, out here at the range today. Do a little bit of goofing around, and I wanted to do another video for you guys on a cool old gun from my collection. This one is, if you guys have watched the channel for any amount of time, you know that I really love these pump action 22s, and I haven't been doing a lot of them lately, just kind of been focusing more on air guns, but I really do love these old pump action 22s, and this one is really quite a special one from the collection. Very, very obscure and very hard to find, especially one in this great a condition. But what we have here is a first year of production Winchester Model 61, and this is a really, really neat gun. Let me just open that up so you make sure you guys know it's, but the Winchester 61 started production in 1931, and they ran up into the 60s. I'm not exactly sure when they discontinued them, but sometime in the 1960s they discontinued them. But this one has the short pump handle on it. That's a indication of a very early gun. But I was able to trace the serial number on this one, and it is only a very low 4-digit serial number, and that puts that as first year of production, probably late first year of production, from what I could see from the serial number lists. It wasn't too long after this serial number was made that the production list for 1932 actually started up. So. But Winchester Model 61, I actually do have a newer production one as well. It still is these things are all very desirable. The Model 61s are desirable and very expensive, but the most desirable ones are the ones with a scope groove on them, which are the latest production ones, because they made so very few of these. But we're going to do a couple things. I've got a splatterburst target out at 25 yards. We're going to shoot some rounds at that. And then I have a steel square steel plate out at 50 yards. We're going to see if we can hit that at all. I only have one camera to go down range with, so hopefully we can capture all of that on one camera. I do have both targets inside in that field of view of that camera, but I don't know how well it's going to focus on one or the other. But we'll give it a try. I don't remember how many of these will hold, so we're going to find out right now. I'm guessing it was 15, if I remember right. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, so 14. Bring that down, latch it up. Now there's a little lever. If you do need to open the bolt after it's got a round chamber, there's a little lever right here just behind the trigger guard. The safety is in front of the trigger guard. But let's go ahead and see if I can put something on paper first. A little low on that one. Just a little low. It's grouping all right though. I could probably bring that little elevator up just a little bit. All right, that was 5 there, I think. Twink. So that's an AR 500 plate, so it's a little more than what you would really need for a 22, but Looks like I could come up just 1 or 2 ticks on my little elevator here, but for now we're doing all right. What was that, like 10? $11. 12. 13. Should be the last one if I counted them right. No, I guess I miscounted. I got one, at least one more. But there you go. Should I do another? Oh yeah, really, really short here. Let's do one more mag full here. I'll bring the, so let me bring this elevator up 1 click. Hopefully that doesn't throw off my 50. So I'm just using my Federal Auto Match. I did some sorting of the Federal Auto Match, and in my testing I found that, at least in my target guns, the ones that were measuring 0 or -1 seemed to be the most consistent as far as target shooting. So I'm just using up the ones that were +1 and -2 in some of these other guns that I'm not really as worried about, you know, hole on hole precision. So yeah, 14 again. So I must have miscounted while I was shooting. So let me. I'm going to shoot off the actual rest here, and that way we'll take me a little bit out of the equation and see if we can throw together a little bit better group for the gun. So I'm going to go to the upper left quadrant of the target. I don't see where I hit. Let me go straight for the center again. Okay, so bringing it up that 1 click actually brought me up to the top of the paper. Wow. All right. And there's only 3 clicks there, so. All right, let's. I'm gonna go back for that upper left quadrant again. There it is. Some of these guns really seem to shoot very good, way better than I think I should be able to shoot with open sights. And it's just a darn shame that there's like no mounting capability at all for mounting up a scope on this thing. So, but man, it looks like it's doing really good. Let's go to the gong again. All right, that was the last one. I counted right that time. So anyway, there you go. A real quick look at the Winchester Model 61. Really cool. I don't have every, I have one of every type of model, I guess you could say. So they came out with the 1890 in 1890. I only have one of those. The one I have is chambered in 22 short, which is the most common 1890. They were also available in long and long rifle. And I think the 1890s were actually maybe chambered in the Winchester Special as well. I'm not 100% sure about that, but the thing with the 1890s is the carrier that actually brings the bullet into the chamber is a specific length for the length of cartridge. So if it's chamber for short, there's no way for that long rifle to fit in there. If you try to shoot, say like you got the gun that's chambered for long rifle, and you try to shoot shorts in there, it'll jam up because the bullets are not long enough to fill that carrier properly. So then they came out with the 1906, which was kind of a redesign of the 1890, simplified, much smaller gun. And the 1906 actually had the carrier was able to accommodate for the different sizes. I haven't really investigated to see what the difference was, because a lot of the parts are interchangeable on those guns. So they had the 1906, then they came out with the Winchester Model 62, which was just an updated, like a 1906 type of action. So the 1890, 1906, and Model 62 are all have a hammer in the back, and the top opens up and the shell ejects straight out the top. On a couple of them, and it depends on which one you have, but the shell will eject straight up, and a lot of times will land right on top of your head. So hot 22 brass landing on top of my balding dome is not very fun. But then in 1931, they came out with this one. This was the first the Model 61, and that was the first one that was a hammerless design. And they ran with these. They have a few newer models, 270 maybe, I can't remember. So they have a whole series of newer ones that are 150, 170, 190, and I don't remember which ones are which, but one of them is a semi-automatic, one of them is a lever action, and one of them is a pump action. I have them in the garage. I just don't remember. I sold my semi-automatic one, but the lever action one and the pump action one I do have in the garage. So you would think I would remember, but I don't. So the Model 61, I think, was really kind of an answer to Remington's Model 12, and then eventually the Model 121. But a really pretty cool gun. And like I said, this one is the first year of production, so when I can, I try to find the first year of production ones. I don't pass up other guns because they're not first year of production, but when I do find one that is a first year of production, then I really I have to have it. So but anyway, there you go. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.